June 1942. Erwin Rommel stands 60 miles from Cairo. His Afrika Corps has chased the British across Libya, through Tobruk, deep into Egypt itself. The Suez Canal lies within reach. India beyond. The entire Allied position in the Middle East teeters on the edge. But between Rommel and victory sits a place no one has heard of. A railway stop? Alamein. Here, the desert narrows. To the north, the Mediterranean. To the south, the Qattara Depression. A salt marsh so vast, so impassable, that not even panzers can cross it. There is no way around. Rommel must go through. On June 30th, he attacks. His tanks roll forward, expecting the same collapse they have seen a dozen times before. But this time, the British do not run. The first battle of El Alamein is chaos. Rommel's supply lines stretch back 1,000 miles. His fuel is nearly gone. His tanks outnumbered, but he presses anyway, probing for weakness. British General Claude Auchinleck organizes a desperate defense. Minefields sprout across the sand. Artillery digs in behind ridges. Infantry holds bunkers along the Rue Weissat Ridge and Materia Ridge. For 3 weeks, the two armies batter each other. Rommel cannot break through. Auchinleck cannot push him back. The front hardens into stalemate. By late July, both sides are exhausted. Rommel pauses. He must wait for fuel, for reinforcements, for one more chance. Churchill, furious at the deadlock, flies to Cairo. He fires Auchinleck. A new command team arrives. General Harold Alexander takes overall control, and leading the 8th Army, a cautious, methodical officer named Bernard Montgomery. August and September pass in tense preparation. Montgomery refuses to attack until he is ready. He stockpiles tanks, Shermans from America, Grants, Crusaders. He drills his infantry. He studies Rommel's defenses, which have grown into a labyrinth. 2 belts of minefields, each miles deep. The Devil's Gardens, the Germans call them. 500,000 mines. Behind them, dug-in anti-tank guns, machine gun nests, panzer reserves waiting in the rear. Rommel knows the British will come. He just does not know when. On August 31st, he tries one last offensive, the Battle of Alam el Halfa. Montgomery does not take the bait. He lets Rommel's panzers charge into killing zones, then bleeds them with artillery. Rommel retreats. His fuel runs out again. Now it is his turn to wait. In late September, Rommel, exhausted and sick, flies back to Germany for treatment. He leaves General Georg Stumme in command. October 23rd, 1942, 9:40 p.m. The desert night shatters. 1,000 British guns open fire at once. The barrage is so loud it can be heard in Alexandria, 70 miles away. Shells rain down on German and Italian positions. Dust and smoke blot out the stars. This is Operation Lightfoot. Montgomery's plan is simple, but brutal. His infantry will clear 2 corridors through the minefields. One in the north, one in the south. Sappers crawl forward with metal detectors, lifting mines by hand under fire. Behind them, the infantry advances in waves. Behind them, the tanks. Stumme, shocked by the scale of the assault, drives forward to see for himself. His vehicle comes under fire. He suffers a heart attack and dies. The German command falls into confusion. Rommel is summoned back. He arrives on October 25th. By then, Montgomery's troops have punched through the first minefield belt, but the advance stalls at the second. Casualties mount. Tanks burn. The breakthrough has not come. Rommel counterattacks with everything he has left. His panzers hammer the British corridors. Montgomery shifts his axis of attack north, toward the coast, in an operation codenamed Supercharge. November the 2nd, another massive artillery barrage. British and Commonwealth forces, New Zealanders, Australians, South Africans, Indians, push forward into the teeth of German fire. Armor clashes at point-blank range. The fighting is bitter, close, relentless. Rommel's fuel stocks hit zero. His Italian divisions begin to collapse. His panzers, immobilized, are picked off one by one. On November 3rd, he signals Hitler. The position is lost. He requests permission to withdraw. Hitler's reply is immediate and absolute. Stand fast. Not one step back. Fight to the last man. Rommel reads the order. Then he ignores it. On the night of November 4th, he orders a retreat. What is left of the Afrika Korps begins to pull back west, abandoning equipment, abandoning the wounded, abandoning Egypt.
Bringen Sie diesen Befehl sofort!
Montgomery does not pursue aggressively. His caution frustrates Churchill. But the victory is undeniable. Rommel has lost 30,000 men, 500 tanks, nearly 400 guns. The British have lost 13,000 men, but their supply lines are intact. The Axis will never threaten Egypt again. On November 8th, 4 days after Rommel's retreat, American and British forces land in Morocco and Algeria. Operation Torch. The Axis is now caught between two fronts. Rommel will fight on for 6 more months, retreating across Libya, into Tunisia, winning small battles, but losing the war. At El Alamein, the tide turned, not because of a brilliant maneuver, not because of a hero's charge, but because a railway stop in the middle of nowhere became a place where the line held, where Rommel, for the first time, could not go forward, and where the long road back began. If you enjoyed this episode, subscribe for more untold stories from history. Next time, November 1942, American troops land on a beach they have never heard of, Kasserine Pass, and Rommel is waiting.